mid-morning Friday, we had a report that there had been a sexual assault that had occurred sometime between 12:30 a.m. and 1:15 a.m. on Friday, September 2nd. So we have investigated that. We continue to investigate it. We identified a suspect. That suspect has been in for questioning. The investigation continues. However, charges have not been filed at this point. We made a decision late in the afternoon Friday that we would communicate to all of our students, our faculty and staff, as well as post on our university Facebook about this. So between students, faculty, and staff, that's a communication to more than 20,000 people, and then we have about 100,000 plus followers on our Facebook page.
Well, Tracy, what has the reaction been on campus? I realize that MSU, known for being a very safe campus, tell me about how people are feeling, especially now with the first weeks of school.
Well, I hope what they're feeling is that they're taking notice. One of the reasons we chose to communicate, even though we didn't discern that there was an immediate threat to the campus, was that we wanted to remind our students that sexual assaults are not something that you just read about in the newspaper. They're happening. Unfortunately, they will happen. And this was a bitter reminder that they all need to be taking steps to keep themselves and their friends safe, and that it's everybody's responsibility to try and reduce the incidence of sexual assaults. The unfortunate thing is that for all our efforts at prevention, there's not a campus across the country that's ever going to be able to consistently reduce the number of sexual assaults to zero. You're just dealing with too big of a populations that have turnover every year. But we are very dedicated to trying to reduce this as close as possible to zero. And that was one of the reasons we wanted to let the students know that this had happened. We can't change this culture of sexual assaults if we don't talk about it. So we thought we would talk about this assault.
Now, I know here in Missoula, having been reporting on this for the last several years, that we've developed several methods. For instance, there's the PETSA, which is the test that students are required to take before they can even register for any classes, and they have to score 100%. There's the Sexual Assault Resource Center on campus. Does MSU have anything similar to that?
Yeah, MSU has very similar resources. We have a voice center, which provides support for the victims of sexual assault. The voice center also conducts outreach to do bystander intervention training, which is, if people are not familiar with that, it's to train college students that when they see someone who's inebriated, or even if they see someone who's not inebriated but who may be finding themselves in an uncomfortable situation, to intervene and to say, look, I'll help get you out of this situation, or to say, look, this is you other person are behaving inappropriately, stop it. I mean, there are a number of ways. And, of course, we've hosted a sexual assault prevention summit, and we have lots of types of outreach and education to our students to try and reduce this terrible crime.
Have you also reached out to the parents of students, especially those who are out of state, to let them know that you're on top of this and that you're doing everything we can?
Well, when students and their parents come here for orientation, we do discuss sexual assault, yes. So they have the opportunity to learn about it then and ask as many questions. And, of course, our doors are always open to any questions that parents may have on this issue.